Good afternoon, APGov. Here's a quick little video on what you're going to be doing today. So today is the 2nd, so you're going to be doing an interest group inquiry, and here's your homework. So on the website, Ms. Mayo is going to go quickly through interest groups, what are their goals, what are their techniques, and what tactics would they use with you. And then you're going to go to the Chromebooks, and you're going to go to your Google Classroom, and I'm using AP Silver 5 for the demo here. And on your stream, the top thing you're going to have is your interest group inquiry. You have a Google Doc, and you're going to need to make a copy, share it with your partner with edit rights. We've done this before. Complete the Google Doc together to submit. Each student must upload their doc under their own file. Okay, so if I open up the document, here's what you're going to do. Put in the name of yourself and who you're working with. You can either work by yourself, in a pair, or as a trio. So it's 1, 2, or 3 students working together on this. And you're going to click on the link. It's hyperlinked, and it's going to take you to an interest group. These are interest groups that have appeared either in multiple choice and or free response questions from the AP College Board. So if I'm clicking here at the AARP, it's going to take me here, and you're going to then play around on the site, and I want you to identify what is that interest group's purpose, what they focus on, and what tactics do they utilize. Okay, so one way that I think is very easy to find this information is usually if you go to the bottom of a website, they'll have an about page, and they'll tell you a little bit about their mission, what are their goals and impacts. And then also, usually they have like a get involved, take action kind of page. And sometimes it's easier just to find that stuff at the bottom of the website. So here, take action. So here's different ways one can take action on their interest group. So I want you to go through, you figure out and divide and conquer how you're figuring this out with your partners. And then you're going to go, what interest group would you create? So think if you had the opportunity to create an interest group, what would it be? So come up with a name for your interest group. What industry is it affiliated with? So it's going to be with manufacturing, environment, restaurants, sports. What would be the goal? What tactics would your interest group use, and explain why? So you're going to connect with what kind of people are part of it and explaining that. So for example, the American Bar Association, lawyers, okay? Our lawyers or the American Medical Association. Those people, those professionals, they tend to be very busy with their jobs, so they might not have as much time to be participating in protests and rallies and this, that. They're probably going to be very good at lobbying congressmen about donating money for their causes. So what tactic would be most utilized by your interest group? So you're going to think about the demographics of who makes up your interest group. And then what 2 specific policies would you like to see happen, and address why. Okay, so just to give you an example, here is one from last year. Now notice, lots of lovely stuff, and here's one in progress, or another one from last year. So that's the kind of work I'm expecting you guys to put in here, okay? So complete your interest group inquiry. And then if you see here, to submit, each student needs to go and receive credit, because the school loop with the CV file, it won't put multiple kids in. So each person, in order to receive credit, must go into Google Classroom, go to the assignment, and share the Google Doc file with me under their name to receive credit. And the instructions are right here on Google Classroom. So Miss Mayo's there. She's a rock star with all this stuff. So listen, Miss Mayo. You can try tweeting questions or that, but I think at that point I will not be able to have my phone out. And I will see you guys when we return. Be good for Miss Mayo.